Welcome to Carnivore 501. My name is Shiloh. I started Carnivore July 1st, and so far I've lost 8 pounds, so yay! Um, I have been doing my workouts and posting those, as well as my walks. Haven't really had any setbacks. I ate cheese once, it kind of made my tummy funny. But I've been able to have coffee and cream, heavy cream, but it hasn't bothered me. Hopefully that continues. And I have decided that I would like to get my fitness trainer certifications. So right now, all my workout videos are beginners, and there I am not a certified fitness trainer. But it is nice to have somebody who is going through it with you, as opposed to some skinny person saying, "Oh, do this, do that," because it's more real. And once I hit my 90 days on carnivore, then I will start doing intermediate exercises, and then after another 90 days, I will do more advanced. And then after that, I'm going to do like a mixture with variations of easy, intermediate, and advanced. So that's a good thing. Um, I really don't have a whole lot to say except that it's definitely working. I've already been on keto for 4 months before I jumped into carnivore, so I already went through the keto flu and stuff like that. So this time around, I really don't feel much of a difference. I didn't have a lot of problems that people when they first go into carnivore, because I already went through that, most of that when I went through keto. I really don't have any cravings, but I think I kind of gradually weaned into it because um, I was doing like ketovore before I went completely carnivore. I was eating, I'd say the last month, I was doing like onions and jalapenos because I love jalapenos. um, and so that is something I definitely miss. But most of the other stuff I don't crave, I don't need. Health wise, I love you from Homestead How Guy, but I still snore. That it just happens. So that it might take a while for that to go away for me. But as far as like my skin itching, that has gone away, and I didn't even realize that was a problem. But I would touch my face all the time and be doing like this and constantly like this, and I don't know if people thought I was doing drugs because I was always touching my nose. My nose was always itchy, but it wasn't the inside of my nose, it was the outside of my nose. And my arms and stuff would just always, like, I'd feel like maybe there's a mosquito on me or something, and I'm just constantly, but that has gone away. And my work shoes, because I buy shoes for wide feet, and my work shoes, even with wide feet, they would hurt. Like they would be pinching the front of my toes together. And I can wear my work shoes and they don't hurt anymore. So I know that the swelling and the inflammation has gone down. When I work out, before I even started keto, when I worked out, it would take me like a whole week to heal from one workout. Like I would be so sore I wouldn't be able to work out for a whole week. And then I was doing twice a week with keto, and now I'm doing 3 workouts with walking. So I have 3 weightlifting workouts and then 3 walking workouts. Well, basically it's just walking. And I'm pretty much, except for the abs, my abs are really weak, so that takes 2 days to heal, but everything else, it's like no soreness. So I probably will be increasing my weights a little bit as far as that goes, but on my abs, oh, I really have a lot of work to do on my abs. So eventually I want to be able to do a whole ab session and maybe be a little sore the next day, but not 2 days. And see, health wise, I think I am pretty healthy. So I have a lot of weight to lose. So actually I can go into my background and my story of who I am and how I got where I'm at. So actually, about 2 years ago, I was at a normal weight. I was about 180, and I was very pretty. I will put a picture up. So that was me at 180 pounds. And even at 200 pounds, I was actually really nice looking. Um, but I think I looked my best at 160. So a couple years ago, I got a boyfriend. We moved in together, and he pretended to be a lot of things that he wasn't. He pretended that he didn't drink. He pretended that he didn't do drugs. Even he had a conversation with a guy at work. And he was like, "You don't even have a drink in the evening when you get home? Not even just a beer?" And he's like, "No, I don't drink at all." Well, that was a lie. But anyways, a lot of lies there. But he had got a job where he made a lot of money, and he told me I didn't have to work if I didn't want to. So I started an art business because I didn't really know what to do, and I really enjoy art. So that was something that I was like, hey, I could do an art business. Unfortunately, I didn't really make any money doing it. I enjoyed it, but I didn't make any money doing it. And he was in control of the finances, which was not a good thing because he was not responsible in any way, shape, or form. And he was in control of everything, including groceries. He always wanted to go out to eat all the time. And sometimes I wanted to buy healthy foods, and I wanted, well, what I thought was healthy at that time, vegetables and fruits and things. And he would get upset if I'd spend like $100 on groceries for the whole week, where he could drop $50 in one night just to go out to eat and not think twice about it. So it was about control. I mean, he was bringing home like $1,200 a week. So it wasn't like we were poor. It was about having control over the money situation, control over me. And eventually, I was gaining weight. I was eating out all the time, and I was eating unhealthy foods. I didn't have control over that. And he didn't want me to work. So he also wanted me big because he didn't want anybody else to want me, which I didn't realize that at first, and then it came out later down the line. Because before we got together, I used to work out all the time. And it got to the point where he refused to work out with me. He refused to work out, refused to go to the gym. And if I worked out at home, he'd get angry with me. If I went to the gym, he'd really get angry because he thought that I was cheating on him. Like, no, I'm trying to take care of my body. So I ended up going from 180 pounds to 250 pounds in 2 years. And I got fed up with it, and I decided that I wanted to take control of my life back because I was having a hard time. My back hurt. I had never had back problems in my entire life until I got overweight. I was having a hard time tying my shoes. I was having a hard time walking, like going on walking trails, and I love walking. So that was something I could not do. And I was also having a hard time wiping myself when I went to the bathroom. I could do it, but it was very difficult. And I was like, I can't get any bigger than this. I can't do this. I want to be back where I was just a few years ago. So I got a job, which really upset him. And then I started eating keto because I had the money to buy the food that I needed to buy that would help me reach my goals. And so he, for about a half a year, withheld sex from me. And I finally left him. Yay! And so I'm living with my brother now. And I moved out here to Middlebury, and the jobs out here suck. But I finally found a good paying job, so I'm so thankful for that. I start Tuesday of next week because I've been underemployed. I had a job, but it paid very little. My first job, when I very first came out here, it was like they weren't giving me 40 hours and they were paying really low. So then I found another job. It was low paying, but they gave me 40 hours. Then finally now I'm like, yes, I got a job. It pays well, and I'll be getting good hours, good pay. I can afford to eat, I can afford to eat carnivore anyways because I found a really good butcher that has great prices. And it's actually cheaper just to buy meat. I think I was spending like $150 a week on food when I was eating what I thought was healthy. And then about the same even with keto, because all the keto foods are kind of expensive, I can go to the butcher shop and spend $100 on 2 weeks worth of food. So it is actually a lot cheaper. And I'm not really fasting yet, so I'm sure it'll get cheaper as I fast. But right now, I'm just getting adjusted to the carnivore. I am eating twice a day because I can't eat any more than that. I have 1 pound at brunch of food and then 1 pound in the evening for dinner. So I kind of am doing intermittent fasting in a way because I have a 6 hour eating window. There was one day where I just didn't feel hungry and I ate dinner anyways, and I did not feel good that night. My stomach was heavy and I was tossing and turning. So if I don't feel hungry, I will eat once a day, but that's here and there. But for the most part, it's twice a day. I'm just gonna listen to my body if I'm hungry, if I'm not for now. And anyways, I am very happy that things are looking up, and I'm so happy that I got away from that. Sometimes you gotta be careful when you pick a mate and think that they're, some people present themselves as something different than what they really are. And the whole time that I knew him, before we had moved in, I saw him as something different. And so I am coming back from that. Like I said, I was 250. Right now I'm 217. So I've come a long way already. And I am definitely going to get my fitness trainer certification because I want to be able to continue to make more workout videos for you guys, but in a way where I'm actually certified and it's not just me showing that I'm working out, but where I can actually instruct people to work out and show them the proper way to lift and the proper way to do things. Because right now I'm just working out on my own, and then if other people work out with me, that's great. If other people get inspiration from me, that's great too. But that's where I am, and I'm definitely gonna keep posting as much workouts as I can and as much results as I can. Like I said, I started July 1st, so I haven't been doing it for a long time, but the results are gonna come. I already know because I've seen so many people have already done it. And even if I am just a fitness trainer, I will definitely tell people like, hey, I'm a carnivore. This is what I feel about carnivore. Anybody can choose whatever style of diet that they want, but this is the one that I feel is the best health-wise for people. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and follow me on my journey. Thank you.